We are so proud of you.
Oh, I am proud of them because I know what they have done, and they do a lot of tremendously good work and hard work.
But you have been our leader through all of the wonderful Title IX programs that you have really pushed forward in the laws and so on.
Yeah, it takes a lot of people to do it, and you pass a law, and it's great, but there've got to be people who then push to get that law enforced, and that's what those women are doing and have been doing for years. And without them, Title IX is not as good as it would be, as it could be.
How do you feel looking back on the struggle?
When Title IX was passed, we did not know how important it was. We knew about discrimination in admissions, in graduate schools. We really didn't know much about vocational guidance in high schools, but we really had no idea of the extent of discrimination. In 1970, when the hearings are held, and in 1972, Title IX is passed, there's not even the word sexism. There's no word for sexual harassment. There's no word for acquaintance rape, all of which are covered in educational institutions. And so we saw the scope of Title IX as somewhat smaller than it ended up being. Athletics was not an oversight. We knew it was going to cover athletics. And my idea of how it would cover athletics was, many people know what play day is or field day. They cancel classes and have relay races and activities. And my idea, I remember saying to someone, so on play day, you know what this means? There's going to be more activities for girls. We had no idea of the impact because no one had ever done a study on what the data was, what it would look like. And where I used to work at the Association of American Colleges and Universities, we did the first report on sex discrimination in collegiate athletics in 1973. This is right after Title IX is passed. We could find no data at all. All we had was a huge list of horrible anecdotes.
From Jill and Linda Shevitz and the women at the Maryland Women's Heritage Center, we thank you so much, and please keep up the great work.
Oh, well, that's what I would say to them, because they're doing the hard work, which is in the field. They need to continue, and I know that they will.
Well, thank you so much. We're grateful.
Thank you. Title IX is going to keep working for us, we hope, for a very long time, because it takes a long time for certain kinds of changes. Title IX has gotten rid of a lot, not all, but a lot of the official policies and practices that were all over higher education and K through 12. I think what the big impact of that, for me this was totally unanticipated, is that I have 3 grandchildren, and a reporter recently asked me how Title IX affected my grandchildren. And I wanted to say that my granddaughter was a wonderful athlete and had an athletic scholarship, and of course I couldn't say that because Jessica was the kind of child who, when she played on a soccer team for 3 games, asked if she could quit because she said, I don't care what happens to a ball. So she does other things, but I think what all 3 grandchildren, 2 grandsons and 1 granddaughter have, is friends of the other gender with whom they are not romantically engaged. And I think that is a legacy that reads well, because it says that men and women and boys and girls are going to have better relationships, not based on sex, not based on power, but on equality. And we see this even in kindergarten sometimes and all the way through. When I was a child, this would have been virtually impossible. And in fact, I can remember having discussions with friends do you think a man and woman could ever be friends without sex getting in the way? And that's not a question anymore that people ask us. We know that men and women can be friends. And I think that's the unanticipated and true legacy of Title IX, is change the relationships between boys and girls and men and women.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, you'll also be in my acceptance speech. You heard it in advance.
We got a little preview.
Pretend it's the first time you heard it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, of course. That's for you too.
From all of us.
But
all of us.
oh, you put thank you for putting it.
You're from the Maryland board.
In commemoration and appreciation for the National Women's Hall of Fame.
We have taken only the very first steps of what is going to be a very long journey. And our schools, our campuses, our nation, and the world will never again be the same. Thank you.